Travis Kelce can't keep his hands to himself when it comes to his superstar girlfriend Taylor Swift. The two lovebirds were recently spotted soaking up the sun and enjoying some much-needed downtime together in the Bahamas. Travis Kelce is a man deeply in love. It's evident not only in this recent public display of affection but in countless other actions. Here's our top 5 ways that Travis's passion for Taylor shines for all to see. Number 5. Keeps his personal relationship to keep my personal relationship personal.
I'm going to keep my personal relationship personal.
Travis Kelce might have meant what he said when he said it, but he's not always so tight-lipped about how he feels about Taylor Swift. It seems the fun-loving 3-time Super Bowl champion can't help but to let the world know just how amazing Taylor is, and the world is here for it throughout their relationship. Travis has complimented Taylor's beauty, intelligence, humor, and incredible talent again and again. It's especially cool how proud and in awe Travis is of Taylor's career accomplishments. He could be intimidated by it, but not Travis. He is so confident in his own skin that he embraces and supports Taylor's career openly and with conviction. Even with Taylor's upcoming supports Taylor's career album, The Tortured Poets Department strongly rumored to be focused on her 6-year relationship with her ex. Travis is respectful of Taylor's introspective artistic process and the healing art she needs to create from it. I think more than any of my albums that I've ever made, I needed to make it like it was really a lifeline for me. Songwriting is something that actually gets me through my life.
More than any of my albums that I've ever made, I needed to make it. It was really a lifeline for me. Songwriting is something that actually gets me through my life.
Travis showed just how genuinely supportive he is of Taylor's upcoming album when he enthusiastically told the reporter, I have heard some of it. Yes, and it is unbelievable. I can't wait for her to shake up the world when finally drop.
I have heard some of it, yes, and it is unbelievable. I can't wait for her to shake up the world when it finally drops.
You gotta give us something about the new album.
I can't give you anything.
I can try.
I leave that up to her.
You gotta give us something about the new album. I can't give you anything. I can try. I leave that up to her. Taylor must really appreciate the way Travis so openly supports her exceptionally high-achieving career. And not only does Travis speak out about Taylor's accomplishments, he's not afraid to defend her honor when others try to take her down. Just shows you how amazing that girl is. They went absolutely insane when they showed Taylor on the screen. Yes, that's pretty awesome. There might have been a few Brads and Chads that were viewing, but for the most part, that's favorite moments. Right, Travis? That's how you keep the girl. Don't be afraid to keep letting the haters have it. Life's too short not to. I have to say that, in all the times Travis has verbalized his love for Taylor, my favorites have to be 2 highly contrasting moments. One happened after the Kansas City Chiefs won the AFC Championship, where he appeared to tell her he loves her so much, it isn't funny. Oh, so fun. Ever. My other favorite moment is the post-Super Bowl celebration where Travis took a go at changing up the lyrics to Taylor's hit song, You Belong With Me, and unleashed his passion by asking her a very important question in doing music. So, she definitely loves you, Travis, but you already know that number 4, cooking. Travis Kelce is passionate about Taylor Swift's excellent baking and cooking skills. He couldn't help but to let it be known when he responded to Richie's Instagram post of an interview with Travis's NFL coach Andy Reid, where Reid detailed how Taylor had made delicious homemade Pop-Tarts for the Kansas City Chiefs offensive linemen. You know, she likes to cook, so she made the offensive linemen in these homemade Pop-Tarts. Oh wow. So it was over. Travis commented on the video saying we got to save some for Coach because Travis and Taylor rarely respond to social media posts about one another. Travis's response shows that he not only loves Taylor's cooking, but that he loves his teammates and coaches loving it as well. And Taylor really seems to enjoy baking delicious treats for Travis and his friends, as she also pre-game cinnamon rolls, made Travis pre-game cinnamon rolls back in October, which she also shared with his friends. Former quarterback Bernie Kosar raved about it during a radio interview. I was at his house like 3 hours before the game. We're having pre-game meal, and Taylor is so nice. She comes in by herself, and she's so cool. She made her homemade cinnamon rolls for Travis for pre-game meal. So wow, yeah. So I'm a juicer right now, trying to be vegan and gluten-free and stuff, but I absolutely had to sample some of that Of course, game day. Of course, you can't tell Taylor Swift. No, you can't turn Taylor Swift's desserts down. Yeah, it makes sense for Travis to be so appreciative of Taylor's amazing cooking, because food is clearly very important to him, so much so that it was recently announced that he's partnering with Chiefs teammate and friend Patrick Mahomes as well as global hospitality group Noble 33 to open a steakhouse in Kansas City called 1987 Prime. Their item back in September. Travis lights up when he looks at Taylor, and his face lights up when he is with her too. Travis is absolutely enamored with Taylor and couldn't hide his love for her if he tried. It was apparent way back in October when they showed their first public display of affection. Travis was glowing with happiness and pride when he walked to and from dinner with Taylor, and he was clearly on cloud nine when he performed the last-minute Saturday Night Live cameo about the relationship, which Taylor was on the sidelines for. Travis also lit up back in November when he adorably reacted to Taylor famously changing the lyrics of her song Karma to say Karma is the guy on the Chiefs during her Argentina A's concert. Now that's a man not afraid to celebrate the love Taylor is showering him with, and Travis really showed just how much he loves Taylor when he emotionally embraced her on the football field after the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the San Francisco 49ers to win Super Bowl 58. And his love for Taylor was on full display again later that night when they celebrated the win by dancing and singing Taylor's hit song Love Story to one another. Another great moment where Travis's love for Taylor was written all over his face was when he proudly and sweetly nudged his friend Ross Travis to pay attention when Taylor was making her grand entrance during the Sydney era show they attended just a couple weeks after the Super Bowl. In fact, anytime Travis watches Taylor perform, he is 100% enamored with her, even going way back to the Kansas City AYS concert he'd attended back in July before they met. That is one focused Swiftie if you ask me, and if you want to learn more about Taylor and Travis's best before they met moments, check out our top 5 video on Love May Not Cost a Thing. Number 2. Love may not cost a thing, but protecting the one you love just might. And when that person is the biggest star in the world, it's going to cost a pretty penny. Now, it's a good thing that Travis Kelce is the ultra-successful and charismatic NFL star that he is, so he could afford it when he purchased a new $6 million mansion just a few months into dating. Taylor Swift, a move he made to increase the privacy and security for himself and Taylor. But even with the purchase being within Travis's budget, it's likely not a purchase he would have made if he was not head over heels about Taylor and very serious about their relationship's long-term potential. And Travis's new mansion is not the only love-inspired dent in his wallet. Not only has he reportedly purchased Taylor some very high-end and thoughtful gifts throughout their relationship, he has traveled happiness across the world to watch Taylor's record-breaking Eras tour in Argentina, Sydney, and Singapore. Experts have said the Singapore trip alone may have cost more than $500,000 by going to such lengths. Both in traveling the distance and financial expenditures, Travis leaves no room for doubt about how deeply he loves Taylor. Number 1, the only thing we've talked about is as long as we're happy, we can't listen to anything that's outside noise. It's automatic. It's great that Travis Kelce knows that happiness is what's important, and ever since he began dating Taylor Swift, he's happier than music ever. Oh no, this backfired hammer. You guys think, yeah. Just ask his family. Teammates, and friends, they've all essentially been saying the same thing about how happy Travis has been since he started dating Taylor. In a podcast interview a few weeks ago, Kansas City Chiefs defensive back coach Dave Merritt even went as far as to say that Taylor had boosted Travis's spirits, making him so happy that it positively impacted their team. So what happened was she actually affected the team in a positive way. Okay, right? It wasn't a negative way. It was everybody was excited that Travis was happy. So when my brother is happy beside me, right? That helps me, and that encourages me. And so Travis came in there a different man. Okay, a different man. So she helped us. That's real. It's awesome. Friends to hear about how happy Taylor makes Travis. Someone else who agrees is Travis's friend and sportscaster Aaron Andrew, who just may have had some influence on bringing Travis and Taylor together, as she and Calm Down podcast co-host Carissa Thompson had publicly encouraged Taylor to give Travis a chance just before the two started dating in August. Travis was very open about not getting to meet her, and so we were just being really candid because we love him. We're good friends of his, and we just were like, Taylor, date this guy. I mean, he's good looking, and I can say that because my husband loves him and they've met before. Got to be really careful where you throw the good looking. But yeah, he's just such a great, great guy. And so we threw it out there. They got together. Of course, we're getting all the credit now. On the Calm Down podcast, we hope to officiate the wedding.